Melt, 7-day strength shift challenge. Your day 5, endurance neural pattern. Your body is designed for sustained output. Most training programs focus on immediate effort, neglecting the neural pathways that maintain quality during fatigue. Today, we develop endurance that comes from the inside out. Begin Ujjayi breath now. Inhale deeply for a count of 4 through your nose. Create that oceanic sound at the back of your throat. Exhale slowly for a count of 6 through the nose. Feel the breath start to resonate. Maintain this breath as we move through the practice. Today, we train your nervous system to maintain proper firing patterns even as fatigue sets in, the true hallmark of resilience and the difference between average and elite performance. Exercise 1, high plank. Starting in plank. Top of a push-up position, hands directly below the shoulders, spread your fingers wide, push the ground away firmly. Squeeze the middle with your hands like you're trying to wrinkle up your mat between them. Feel your pecs engage. As you lean forward, push back through your heels. Light up your legs, pull the ribs in, draw the navel in towards the spine. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 counts, expanding the rib cage. Exhale slowly for 6 counts, pulling the navel in more deeply. Make your breath audible at the back of your throat. If your mind wanders, bring it back to the sound of your breath. Visualize your neural system becoming increasingly resistant to fatigue. Exercise 2, plank with alternating shoulder taps. Starting in plank, top of a push-up. Check in with the hands, the fingers, the legs, the feet. Turn everything on. Begin alternating shoulder taps. Right hand touches the left shoulder. Left hand touches the right shoulder. Before each tap, engage your core, pulling the ribs in tight and drawing the navel in and up to prevent rotation. Make your body as rigid as possible. Only the arms move. Turn on your Ujjayi breath. Keep your hips square to the ground. Make each tap deliberate and controlled. Your brain is learning that fatigue doesn't have to mean deterioration. Exercise 3, forearm plank. Lower to the forearms, elbows below the shoulders. Push hard into your forearms. Round through the upper back. Feel the lower ribs zip in. Feel your core engage. Try to make your shoulder blades the apex of the pose, rather than your hips. Focus on the breath. Feel it resonate at the back of the throat. Turn on your legs. Squeeze your quads. Squeeze your glutes. Pull your elbows toward your toes without actually moving them. Maintain your intensified Ujjayi breath, strong, audible, and controlled. Your body is sending fatigue signals, but your nervous system is learning to interpret these as data, not commands to stop. Visualize your fatigue threshold, moving further away with each passing second. Exercise 4, single leg plank. Right side, starting in plank, top of a push-up, hands directly below the shoulders, spread your fingers wide. Push the ground away firmly. Squeeze the middle with your hands. Feel your pecs engage. As you lean forward, push back through your heels. Light up your legs. Lift your right leg 6 to 8 inches off the ground. Keep the hips level throughout the hold. No rotation or tilting. Actively extend the lifted leg. Push through the ball of the foot and spread the toes wide. Try to make your shoulder blades the apex of the pose rather than your hips. Deepen your Ujjayi breath. The sound should remain consistent and controlled, despite the growing challenge. Each inhale expands your ribcage. Each exhale integrates your core more fully. If your breath falters, recommit to it. This is where neural endurance is forged. In the battle against accumulated fatigue, visualize your neural endurance expanding beyond previous limits. Exercise 5, side plank, left side, with the top leg lifted. Come back to plank. Take your feet slightly wider than your hips. Drop your heels to the left. Reach your right arm up. Flex the right foot. Drive the outer edge of the foot into the ground. Lift your top leg 6 to 8 inches without allowing your hips to tilt or rotate. Turn on the lifted leg by pushing through the ball of the foot and spreading the toes. Recommit to your breath. Inhale for 4, expanding through the ribs. Exhale for 6, feeling the obliques engage more. Feel the intense demand on your left lateral chain as you fight to maintain perfect position. Visualize your neural endurance in all planes of movement, expanding with each passing second. Exercise 6. Plank single leg. Left side. Starting in plank. Hands directly below the shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Grip into the fingertips. Push hard into the hands. As you lean forward, push back through your heels. Light up your legs. Pull the ribs in. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Try to make your shoulder blades the apex of the pose rather than your hips. Lift your left leg 6 to 8 inches off the ground. Try to keep your hips level throughout the hold. Actively extend the lifted leg. Turn on the foot. Stay connected to your breath. Make it deeper and more resonant. This is where elite endurance is developed, in maintaining quality despite accumulating fatigue. Visualize your neural fatigue resistance growing stronger with each passing second. Exercise 7. Side plank. Right side with the top leg lifted. Come back to plank. Take your feet slightly wider than your hips. Drop your heels to the right. Reach your left arm up. Flex the right foot. Drive the outer edge of the foot into the ground. Lift your top leg 6 to 8 inches off the ground without allowing your hips to tilt or rotate. Engage the leg more fully by pushing through the ball of the foot and spreading the toes wide. Intensify your breath. Your body is learning that quality movement can be maintained far beyond what it once thought possible. Visualize your neural endurance boundaries expanding with each breath. Exercise 8. Tricep push-ups. Starting in plank or hands and knees. Lean forward, bend your elbows straight back. Arms brush the sides of the rib cage. Make your body solid as a rock. At the top of your push-up, round through the upper back as you push the floor away. Feel the core engage. Inhale for a count of 3 as you lower down. Exhale forcefully while pushing with controlled power, focusing on quality over quantity. Visualize your neural endurance expanding to encompass both static and dynamic movements. Exercise 9. Diamond push-ups. Make a diamond with your thumbs and index fingers. Place it under your chest. Squeeze the diamond, knees down or knees up. Legs strong, core engaged. Elbows go back at a 45-degree angle. They brush the sides of the ribs. Maintain Ujjayi breath. Inhale for a count of 3 as you lower. Exhale for a count of 3 as you push the floor away and straighten your arms. Feel the significant challenge as you perform each repetition with perfect form. This combination of technical difficulty and accumulated fatigue is forging extraordinary neural endurance. Visualize your neural system, learning that high performance can be maintained. Exercise 10. Plank to forearm. Plank transitions. Walking plank. Starting in plank. Lower the right forearm to the floor, left forearm to the floor, right hand to the floor, left hand to the floor. Keep it going. Begin to alternate between your forearms and your hands. Try to make your body as rigid as possible. Focus on pushing the floor away. Let Ujjayi breathe power each movement. This is where elite movement quality is developed, in maintaining precision despite accumulating time under tension. Visualize your neural fatigue resistance expanding to encompass even the most complex movement patterns. Exercise 11. Single leg forearm plank. Right side. Come back to forearm plank. Lift your right leg 6 to 8 inches without allowing your hips to rotate. As you lift your leg, push through the ball of the foot. Spread the toes to fully engage the leg. Push hard into your forearms. Feel the lower ribs zip in. Push back hard through the left heel to engage the supporting leg more. Deepen your breath. Make it slower, make it more audible. Feel the intense challenge as you fight to maintain perfect form despite the significant accumulated fatigue. This is where true neural resilience is forged, in the battle against what seems impossible. Visualize your neural endurance boundaries, expanding far beyond normal human limits. Exercise 12. Forearm side, plank. Left side with hip dips. Come back to forearm plank. Take your feet slightly wider than your hips. Drop your heels to the left. Reach your right arm up. Lower your hip toward the floor without touching it, then lift back up. The hip dip should be controlled, lowering 4 to 6 inches without allowing your hip to touch the ground. Lift by actively engaging your left oblique chain, not just by pushing from your arm. Link your breath with the movement. Inhale as you prepare, exhale as you lift. Your breath powers each repetition. Inhale as you lower. Powerful exhale as you lift. Feel how the breath enhances your core activation. Each hip, dip, and lift should be controlled and deliberate despite the significant accumulated fatigue. Visualize your neural endurance. Exercise 13. Single leg forearm plank. Left side. Come back to forearm plank. Lift your right leg 6 to 8 inches without allowing your hips to rotate. As you lift your leg, push through the ball of the foot. Spread the toes to fully engage the leg. Push hard into your forearms. Feel the lower ribs zip in. Push back hard through the left heel to engage the supporting leg more. Stay with the breath, more powerful than ever. Feel the extraordinary challenge as you fight for perfect form despite what seems like impossible fatigue. This is where transcendent endurance is developed. In maintaining quality, when every signal suggests it should be impossible. Visualize your neural endurance, reaching levels that redefine what you believe is possible. Exercise 14. Forearm side, plank. Right side with hip dips. Come back to forearm plank. Take your feet slightly wider than your hips. Drop your heels to the right. Reach your left arm up. Lower your hip toward the floor without touching it, then lift back up. The hip dip should be controlled, lowering 4 to 6 inches without allowing your hip to touch the ground. Lift by actively engaging your left oblique chain, not just by pushing from your arm. Final push. Make your breath the strongest it's been today. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6, creating that powerful ocean sound. Each movement should demonstrate your newfound neural endurance, controlled, precise, and powerful despite the 14 consecutive exercises. Visualize your neural endurance reaching its highest expression, quality movement, despite extraordinary fatigue. Relax, you made it. Close your eyes. Take one more full cycle of Ujjayi breath, the deepest, most controlled breath of the entire session. Your endurance neural patterning is complete. The neural pathways responsible for maintaining quality movement under fatigue have been enhanced at the deepest level. Every push-up, every plank has created new neural connections that will continue strengthening for the next 72 hours. Share your journey with us on Instagram at @hot_asana. Use hashtag #MeltStrengthShift and inspire others to train with precision. Take the strength we built today out into the world and dominate.